The US President Donald Trump said that he authorized this for CIA covert actions to go ahead in Venezuela, and he says this is because the country has been sending drugs and criminals to the United States. Now, the New York Times broke this story earlier in the day, and it comes weeks after US forces have been targeting boats off the coast of Venezuela, allegedly trafficking drugs. So far, at least 27 people have been killed. And experts have questioned the legality of these strikes, which have occurred on international waters. Venezuela has condemned them and has threatened to respond to US aggression. Today, though, the president went a step further and said that he is considering land strikes too, as he ramps up his hardline stance on drug cartels and drug trafficking to the United States. That would be an extraordinary escalation between the two countries. Now, there have already been substantial buildup of United States military heading around the Caribbean. We've seen warships and submarines being sent there. Nicolas Maduro, the authoritarian leader of Venezuela, has said that he would respond to any outlandish threats from the United States and claims that he could deploy as many as 4.5 million militia members in response. The United States, amongst other countries like the UK and Australia, do not recognise Mr. Maduro as the legitimate leader of the country. There are serious questions around free and fair elections in Venezuela. And in this article that the New York Times published, it claims that the ultimate goal of this CIA authorization was to oust Mr. Maduro from the leadership. Now, whilst the President, Donald Trump, confirmed that this authorization has gone ahead, he would not be drawn on questions around a regime change. Take a listen.
Oh, I don't want to answer a question like that. That's a ridiculous question for me to be given. Not really a ridiculous question, but wouldn't it be a ridiculous question for me to answer? But I think Venezuela is feeling heat, but I think a lot of other countries are feeling heat too.
Now, the president is unpredictable. It's often said to take what he says seriously, but not necessarily literally. This could be a negotiation tactic to gain leverage over Venezuela to come to some form of agreement. But if the words from Trump and Maduro turn into action, they could lead to grave and devastating consequences, particularly for a president who prides himself on being a peacemaker.